Hey guys, Jordan here. Today we're going to be taking a look at the A Quiet Place Monster Funko Pop. So this movie is a pretty good movie. It's on Netflix right now. Please check it out. It is a horror movie. It's only PG-13, so it's not that bad. There is some pretty scary scenes and also some violence in there. Of course, because it's a horror movie. This horror movie came out in 2018, and oh my god, this movie is way better than probably any horror movie that came out this year or last year or any year, because Hollywood and directors just want money and they don't care about actual characters. I mean, I hate movies nowadays. Anyway, that's another video for another day. Onto the pop itself. Here's the box. You can see that here's the Funko Pop itself. On the back here, you got some scratches there. That's supposed to be a little homage to when the monster is in the house. Spoilers. And then here's the house that it is. If you don't know what this movie is about, it's basically about a post-apocalyptic world. It kind of reminds me of 9 for some reason. I guess that any post-apocalyptic world in a movie reminds me of 9. Anyway, whatever. Basically, these are these monsters that can't see and they have supersonic hearing. So if you make like the tiniest noise or just any noise in general, then they will kill you. They attack anything that makes noise. So it's kind of like a xenomorph slash demogorgon from Stranger Things. And this movie is basically kind of like a silent film. It's not completely silent, but there is dialogue in the movie. But the main objective is to be quiet, so you don't get murdered by these horrifying creatures. So that's basically the synopsis of the plot itself. Don't want to get in too much. Check this movie out for yourself. Please go check it out, and you'll see what I'm talking about, because this movie is absolutely beautiful. So let's on to the pop itself. Here's the pop. Sorry guys, I'm a little bit sick, so if you hear me shuffle behind the camera, that's why. So you can see here that if you see here, of course you can see these flaps, flaps around its face. Those are its armor, quote unquote. Why did I do that? I don't know, because it is armor. Basically, in the movie, they can't kill them because they have an armor around their head. So if you try to shoot them, it will just deflect off and they don't do anything. But they have flesh behind here, so it's basically kind of like an accidental find their weakness kind of an idea, which is not a bad thing. That's basically it's not what you can do. So basically, they kill the monsters by shooting it in the face when it has its flaps, I guess you could call, open. So you can't see it's kind of like the Demogorgon slash Xenomorph. So it's in a kind of like a gorilla pose, I guess you could say, because it's kind of like in that classic gorilla pose. And you can see here's its 3 fingers. So you got the fingers there. Here, let me focus on that. So you can't see there that there is there is the 3 fingers there. You got one there, one there, one there. And then you guys, it doesn't really have like feet. So it's kind of like a mantis style and a gorilla style. And here's its mouth, and this here's its mouth. So you got like these rows of teeth there, so they're kind of overlapping each other. Very nice. And here's its ears here, right there. It's very nice detail. And here's the back of it, so you can see like the flaps there, and you can see like some spine detail, and you can also see some like detail underneath. I don't know if those are ribs, probably. And so it's what I was gonna say, that this does not look like a pop at all. It kind of just looks like a toy, I guess that you would say. But the only thing that actually looks like a pop on it is the big head. Usually pops have the big classic dead eyes that they have, and the but this does not look like a pop at all. I very like the detail, how it's like the stretch marks are coming off the flaps there, and it is like a very nice rough texture on the flaps to give it that that kind of armored / rough texture on it. And it is kind of, and it actually it's deep, so like it's not just painted on to look like it's like it has depth. You can actually like feel that it has depth in it, and his head can move, so it can look like you, like it can look at you, but it was displayed like this, so I'm just gonna keep it like that, so it's kind of like looking around. It has more character to it. So this is probably one of my favorite pops that I have. I mean, I love all of them, but this one is probably the most detailed and also the most cool one that I have. They're all cool in my opinion, but this one takes the cake, let's just say that. So so if you guys want to see this movie for yourself, it is on Netflix right now. Check it out right now, and leave me in the comment down below if you have seen this movie, because I know I have. So bye guys.